Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is a very sunny morning here in Florida. Oh my god, I'm blind. So last night we knocked out at this Cracker Barrel over here. As you can see, there is a ton of vans and RVs, and last night this whole area over here, which is empty, was full. So we parked over here where it's wide open, and one of the RVers came running out. You're gonna get towed. That's the hotel's parking lot. Apparently it doesn't look like the hotel's parking lot, but apparently it is. And you know, we said okay, no problem, and we started packing up. And then the hotel, I don't know what he is, manager or concierge, somebody came running out, and he was polite about it, but he was like, you know, this is the hotel's parking lot, we don't allow overnight parking. So he's like, you can move over here on this corner, you know, spot. So we took up, I don't know, 4 or 5 spots, and we were here last night and didn't have an issue, didn't get towed. However, there is a sign right here that says hotel guest parking only. But like I said, the guy from the hotel gave us permission, you know, told us to park here. So, and luckily we didn't have an issue. We didn't get towed. The RV is still here, so that's good. Anyway, we were supposed to check into a harvest host today. However, our plans have changed a bit because I found availability at a Thousand Trails resort up in, I kind of forget where it is actually.
Wildwood.
Oh, Wildwood, yeah, in the Wildwood area. So we're gonna be hanging out there for a couple days. I was able to book us from today till the 19th. So
I'm excited!
Yeah, Sam is very excited to try out the new Thousand Trails.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
I need water. That's how I'm excited.
Yeah, we need water. I want to dump our tanks, and then we also have. So we're checking out the 19th, and then I have a job on the 20th, and then we're checking into another Thousand Trails resort on the 20th. So, and you know, it's really nice because, I mean, like, you pay the $370 for the 1,000 for the Encore resorts, and the $600 for the Thousand Trails, but that's for the whole year. Now, if we were to stay at this Thousand Trails for the 3 nights, it would easily be $300.
Because they go for like over 100 a night.
Yeah.
Because they have like a lot of amenities.
Right. So the one thing that's a little weird with the Encore resorts is, so say you go to a Thousand Trails, if you stay under 4 days, you can jump right to another park. However, if you stay at a Encore resort, even for 1 night, you have to stay out of the entire system, Thousand Trails and Encore, for 7 days. I really don't understand. I think that's kind of weird. But
I wish they would have told us that.
Yeah, but it's all right. I mean, when we check into an Encore resort, I'm gonna take advantage because you could stay up to 14 days, and then you have to stay out of the system for 7 days. So, you know, once we check into an Encore resort, we'll take full advantage, stay as long as we can, get our money's worth.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay just for the day because then it'll screw us if we find a Thousand Trails that we like, you know, just for the day for Encore. I'd rather just boondock at that point.
Yeah. So we're gonna pack up here and head north and go check into our campground.
I'm excited! So when we get to a campground, the first thing we do is make sure we're level, because you do not want to pull everything out, hook up your water, your sewer, and then you go inside and you're like, great, now we got to disconnect everything because we're uneven. So we have our Starlink up, we leveled ourselves, we were leaning a little bit to the right, so we have our stuff up, and we're connecting our power cord right now, which was really nice, was we were able to choose which spot we wanted. So we got this spot because I like that we don't have anybody on this side. We are next to the dump station, which stinks, but all these sites are full hookups, so I can't really see anybody coming over here to dump. And we wanted the spot closest to the pool, which is right next to the office. Where that brown thing is, that's where the pool is.
Yep.
So we're gonna continue setting everything up and then let the dogs hang out. So we just put our awning up. I'm so happy that we got this. Because look at all the amount of shade that we get now. Milo, of course, is tangled underneath the picnic chair as usual. There's
So,
quarter bologna.
You can get packages here. If it's not medical or RV repair related, then it's $5. But I have a couple things that I want to get here, so it'll all be RV related, so it'll be free. But yeah, it's just something to note. And I'm not sure if that's all Thousand Trails or just
this one.
This one in particular.
You enjoying yourself, Cody? Oh, there it goes. Start digging. Oh. They're doing a whole bunch of activities while we're here. Tomorrow they're doing bingo and potluck, and we might participate. Potluck we usually don't unless we like know the people. Because you don't know people's living conditions and if they clean or cook right.
I got bingo!
And with my sensitive stomach, I don't know if I'm going to. But we're definitely going to do bingo tomorrow, though.
Good morning, guys. Sam and I were just at each other's throats. Because we couldn't find our damn... That's just walking away. We couldn't find our damn shoes, and we were convinced that somebody stole our shoes. We were looking everywhere. Sam's like, I left mine outside here. And I just didn't know where I left mine. So, you know, we're looking around, and I finally found mine. I must have took them off when I was in the front driver's seat yesterday, so they were there. And Sam's were under her chair here. I guess the wind blew this off and blocked them. They were sitting right underneath there. So that's a start to our day. We're gonna put our shoes on now that we found them, and we're gonna go walk around a little bit, take the dogs for a walk. They got a DP, I'll put what that means up top, and just go explore this park a little bit more because we haven't really been walking around too much. So here we go. All right, well, my plan was to walk to the dog park, but this place is enormous, and we're all the way at the front of the park. Like, that's where we're set up, and now I lost my sense of direction, so I have no idea where the dog park is. We've been walking for a while, and Milo is a nightmare to walk. He is not trained to walk or anything. And I keep trying to stop him and have him walk next to me, but he gets so excited that he just pulls and pulls and pulls. And look, now he's out of breath. And we didn't even walk a quarter of a mile. Like, it's crazy. So, they got a little mini golf course over there. I didn't film it though because it's children. And they also have the laundry room over there and the clubhouse, which is where they're doing a potluck tonight. Well, this is a nice vacant field, but unfortunately...
No, it's not vacant. Look at all the cow poop.
Oh. No, that's from me from this morning. So we're going to make our way back to the RV. And then...
some burritos.
Yeah, make some lunch. So on the Thousand Trails website, it says no vans, no buses, and your unit must be RVIA certified. Well, that's a standard van. Somebody threw a rooftop air conditioner on it and put a 30-amp plug on it, but I don't see no RVIA certification, so maybe this one doesn't check. I don't know. But I know I've been to a couple, and they were like, "You have your," when we were in the shuttle bus, and they were like, "Do you have your RVIA certified?" Yeah, they did not let me pass. So, but I was only there to work, so it didn't really matter, so they let me through. But they were very serious about that RVIA, and I get it. It's an insurance thing to make sure that, you know, you're building your unit good, because some of the way people build their schoolies and shuttle buses, it's super sketchy with the electrical and the plumbing and stuff. So they don't want to mess, they don't want to fire, they don't want any issues. Not that RVs are built too much better, but at least there's some certification, you know. All right, so we got back to the RV, and I started washing it because we've had a lot of like black streak marks and stuff, mainly from when we were working on the awning and stuff. We'd have to hold on to the side of the RV, and our hands are dirty from touching everything else. So there was a ton of black streaking all up there by the doors. The other issue too is when I did the caulking that I use seems to attract a little bit of dirt. So if you touch the RV anywhere by accident, and it leaves like that caulking residue, over time it collects dirt and it starts to turn black and stuff. So if you put a palm print on your hand while you're driving by, while you're walking by, over time the dirt will collect and you'll see a palm print of dirt on your RV, and it drove me nuts. Anyway, Sam bought, I gotta show you guys this stuff. We've actually had it for a while, but I just never thought to use it on the side of the RV. So it's called the pink stuff, And we bought this from Home Depot. Sam bought it. She was begging me for it. She's like, please. I think she wanted it mainly because it's pink. But honestly, this stuff is probably one of the best RV cleaners I've seen in a long time. Not sponsored. No one's paying me to say this. I'm just saying this stuff here. So as you can see, it's like a paste. It's like a putty paste. And I've been using a Scrub Daddy. Not the regular one that you'd use on your dishes. This is the more firm one. But as it gets wet, it softens up. You can see how smushy it is. These will not scratch your RV. I rubbed everything. Mirrors, siding, the black trim around all the windows, glass. These don't scratch. But I just put a little, you know, I stick it in the jar, smear a little bit on there, start scrubbing. I wet the side of the body too. And it took all the dirt off. I mean, it looks amazing. I can't believe how clean it looks. So definitely recommended. I'm gonna get this next, just so you guys can see it before and after. So all this dirt. So you just see the caulking just collects dirt. So I'm gonna try to wipe this down with that stuff, and I'll show you guys the side-by-side difference. Okay guys, and here is the after. The shadow isn't helping me. I tried to get out as much as I could. It's just a tight corner, but I mean, all this came off. I don't know if you can remember, it was just filthy. All this came off. And the other side was pretty much the same. And now that's all clean. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this product. I am really actually blown away. The next thing I think it'll be perfect for is to clean these front caps. See how dirty they are? They just collect every bug in the universe, so. Definitely get on that next. I gotta take a break though, because that was a lot of work. I did both sides and the backs.
So we just picked up our RV packages. They're RV related, so we didn't have to pay to pick them up. So we mentioned that this was leaking, and Robert told us that it could be just this part, not the whole thing, to replace it. So we're gonna pop this out. We've got a new one.
A little different. This one is has a rubber gasket and a nice metal screen, rather than this. Let me pop this out. Well, this one might have been rubber at one time. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is, but it's, I don't know if it's rubber or plastic, but it's probably the original.
What is this really doing?
I don't know. It's supposed to catch like particles and stuff, so nothing gets caught in the lines. This one will obviously do a lot better. It's much, you know, finer. So we'll see. So it goes in where the screen points out towards you. So make sure, before you put it in, make sure this area is clean. There's no loose debris or anything
guys?
in there. It looks pretty clean to me. So we're gonna.
Do you need me to do this since I have smaller hands?
We're gonna pop it in it. No, I don't need you.
Oh man.
Huh. This one actually fits a little loose, guys. I mean, hopefully it'll stay in.
We're gonna put the hose on it and we'll let you guys know if this works or not.
Yeah, it's not.
Alright, well, it's still leaking and we don't think it's the washer. We're thinking it's this piece that goes around the hose.
So if
it's not looking
well,
too good.
The weird part is when you hook it up to the hose, it's coming out from where the threads slip in. I don't know, but you can just see.
It's like corroded.
Oh, I got an itchy head here. Sorry. Yeah, you can just see it's all old and corroded. So I don't know. Unfortunately, we might have to pull this whole piece and install a new one.
It's $25 off Amazon.
Yeah. So you know, always try the cheapest thing first, obviously, because it could be a simple little fix. But we'll hold on to that washer just in case we ever need one. And
so since we're at a campground, we're just, if you want to start filling it up,
yeah,
we just put the hose in there and fill up our tank like we're gonna, you know, leave.
Yeah, I just keep topping off my fresh water tank and using the pump for now.
We have the, you know, we have the gray water open, so I'm doing laundry and stuff, so the water's able to just slide right out. But for now, we're just gonna have to use it this way.
All right, so I had one last attempt. So as you can see, it is no longer leaking. The valve is on. What I did was I undid this, took the washer out, and this is the sponge that I was using with that pink stuff. I just wet it so it's nice and mushy, and then I went on the inside of the threads, on the fitting itself, not on the hose, and I just kind of cleaned it out, and seems like that helped. I guess maybe there was junk in there that wasn't giving it a nice tight seal or something like that, but it's holding now, and you know, That's 25 bucks saved. Hopefully it stays like that. If it doesn't, we'll have to replace it. But I mean, it looks like original, you know, parts. So sometimes you gotta replace parts on an older unit. This is a 2008, so sometimes, or eventually I should say, things go bad. Alright guys, I'm about to put an ending on this video, but before I did, I wanted to show you guys an awesome upgrade that we did to the shower. Oh boy, okay. I thought I was gonna be able to do it, but
Yeah. You put that in there already?
yeah, it's already in there. Okay, so we got rid of our other shower head. It's a really nice shower head, and the pressure is pretty good. The problem is it just dumps water. Like, we rip through water.
And the lights aren't flickering and...
Yeah, I don't know. This is really weird. It's something with the camera lens. So we upgraded to this Oxygenics. I think it's called the Oxygenics Body Spa shower head.
And it is amazing.
Yeah.
If you have long hair like I do, it gets out the shampoo and conditioner like so fast.
Yeah.
And it holds it pretty well too, because we have this one for the metal one. So this is nice because you can move it up and down. You can adjust it how you want. Plus you can take it off and do your back or whatever. And what's nice is that it doesn't lose pressure no matter what position you put the shower head in, which is really nice.
Yeah, so this pretty much takes a mixture of water and oxygen, and it gives a more high pressure compared to your standard water pump pressure. So it's supposed to be able to get your conditioner and your shampoo out of your hair. A lot of women say it helps tremendously. What I like about it is when it hits your back, like, it comes out in a way. Oh, I have everything in here, but I'll turn it on for a second, Sam, if you will. But it feels like a massage. I don't know, and it just feels so damn good. All right.
And it takes everything off so nice, because I do my face creams and stuff, and with the other shower head, it would take a minute.
Sorry, I almost fell putting that back in there.
It takes like a couple of seconds to get my face cream off, but with this, like within like a second, it's completely off.
Now, the one thing I will say, with the other shower head, when you stop the water pressure, you know, you put it to the off button to save water. When you turn it back on, the water would be scalding hot, and you would have to turn it away for like 2-3 seconds.
So this is off right now, but
Right.
the water still runs through it, so that way it maintains the temperature that when you turn it back on. Because with the other one, when we would pause it and then turn it back on, it would be scalding hot that it hurt. So this maintains the temperature, so when you turn it back on, it's still the same, and you don't have to worry about burning yourself.
And you're not wasting nearly as much water, even though this is dripping, you know, just a slight bit.
Yeah, what's nice about it dripping is that if I have like face cream or something on my hands, I could just use that dripping water to get it off my hands and not have to turn it back on just to be able to do that.
So that's our upgrade for the RV. Really, it's a really nice thing. Even if you have a house, a residential shower, you can still install that if you're looking to save water. It does save quite a bit of water. Anyway, guys, that's our video for tonight. I'm going to put an ending on this one, but I hope you guys are all having a great night. And I'll see you guys in the next video.